Tonight we'll be able to hear extraordinary information about the life of Jacqueline Kennedy. But unlike the numerous books and documentaries about her life, this special will be spoken by the former First Lady herself. Joining us with a preview is Diane Sawyer herself. Diane, I said Jacqueline Kennedy, and I said that on purpose, and I feel a little silly saying it.
Well done.
But that's what she wanted. She wanted us to call her that.
That was how she pronounced her name. We now know this, and we thought it's 8.5 hours of tape she left behind in history to be released now, and that we would give her her name as she said it.
Yes, indeed. And you know, 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours. Did she do this in one sitting? Was this something that she did over time? Did someone interview her? Tell us more about these tapes.
She sat with her friend and historian Arthur Schlesinger, and it was 4 months after her husband's assassination. She did not do it all in one time. She did it in several different hour and a half long sessions, and I think it was just so painful for her to go back and relive parts of it, and some of it is so emotional and so moving about what she wishes might have been. And then at other times she's really, truly funny and has a wickedly irreverent take on all of these people we have seen in these photos on the world stage. And she's charting the course inside herself, her insecurity about arriving in the White House at the age of 31, and then she becomes a giant player on the global stage.
Yes, she sure did. And from a fashion icon to just an icon in so many different ways for everyone in this country. You know, what did you find most revealing when you listen to these tapes about her?
Well, I think you're going to be stunned how observant she is, how in some ways she is in a moment in time talking about women in marriages, what women do and don't do, and how she sees herself in this particular marriage. But most of all, that she can see even then that, as she said, she was a political liability. She said to her husband, "I'm sorry to be such a dud."
Wow.
But she found her voice inside the White House, and it's a remarkable story of one woman's journey.
You also, for this special, you interviewed Jacqueline Kennedy, of course, her daughter. What did she have to say about getting to hear her mother's words again? Or maybe for the first time?
Well, you know, she knew that there were tapes. She read the transcripts. She and her brother John read them before he died. But she didn't listen to the tapes until recently because she said that time had made it less painful to share her mother with the world. And she said when she heard her mother's voice coming back again, she had two thoughts. First, how much her mother hated her voice and hated to hear it on tape. And the second thing was, it was just like sitting next to her on a sofa and having her say, "Did you see so-and-so? Want to know what was really happening?"
Yeah, what a nice gift for her to have that, I think. Diane, it's been such a wonderful thing to have spent a couple minutes with you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Always great to talk.
Thank you. And of course, the 2-hour special, Jacqueline Kennedy, in her own words, airs at 9 tonight, right here on Channel 9.